Well, hi folks, and welcome to another video from Brummie in the Highlands. I thought I'd do something different today. What we're going to do is start a walk through Inverness early evening leading into night time, so we can go and see what's going on around the town as it gets dark. I think we'll start here. We are on the river. You can just see that there. And what we'll do, we'll go and take a closer look at Eden Court Theatre on the right and then make our way around the town. So I'll just pan round now from the cathedral that you can see there, just going out of shot, and we'll take a look at Eden Court. So we're just down at the Inverness now. You can see the river there flowing in front of us. And just as we pan round to the right, you'll see a bridge there, a suspension bridge. That's the Infirmary Bridge. And it's very similar to Greg Street suspension bridge that I did in another video. When you walk across it, it does bounce. And it gives you a very strange feeling when you're walking across it, if there's people coming in the opposite direction. So we'll just pan round. Now if you look down there, just under the tree now that's coming into shot, you'll see the Inverness Castle. But Inverness Castle's going through major reconstruction at the moment, because it used to be a court, a sheriff court, but they're turning it into a tourist attraction, so all the construction for that's going on. So it's just scaffolding that we can see at the moment. Okay folks, well I couldn't resist it. We're going to go a walk across the bridge. Let's go and check this out here in Inverness. Now I can see here this was built by W. Smith and Sons and Ness Iron Works in Inverness. Not sure of the year. There we go. There we go, just looking up the river now towards the city centre. Again you can see the castle, and the bridge is really bouncing now because there's people walking in the opposite direction. Oh, it's really bouncy. It's really bouncy. This is worth trying if you come to Inverness, folks. Now if you just look to the right there, you'll see that that takes us down to the Ness Islands. Now that's a lovely walk. Whichever side you decide to go, it's a lovely walk. And there's little bridges that cross the islands and takes you from one side to the other. Now I'm not sure if you know this, but this is where the Loch Ness Monster had its first sighting back in 565 AD, when Saint Columba came from Ireland to convert all the Pictish people from Christianity into Christianity. Now this is where he saw the monster. He came out of the water here and he sent one of his men in to try and deal with it. They made the sign of the cross, and the monster fled off upstream and ended up in Loch Ness. So that was the first sighting of the monster. And then he wasn't seen again, or reported to be seen again, then until 1933. So we'll continue walking now to the other side of the bridge. The bounce has eased off a bit now because there's not so many people on the bridge, which is a good thing. But it's a marvellous structure. Look at the engineering in that. So just on the other side of the bridge now, and we've turned right as we come off the bridge, and you've got the War Memorial here, which is worth a look at. There we go. And this is dedicated to the men who lost their lives in the Great War, 1914 to 1918. And I'm not sure if you can see it very well, but at the back there you've got the plaques there with all the names of everybody that lost their lives. You can just see that coming into view now. I won't go around them all, but lots and lots of folk on there. It's a lovely memorial. And we just pan round the river again, and there you go, you've got the infirmary bridge in the distance there. Isn't that a lovely view? Well folks, I've just walked further up the river now towards Inverness city centre, and there you go, you've got Inverness Cathedral there. Isn't that a fantastic building? Now I will put some details up on the screen about that, but if you notice, it's got its spires missing. Now that's because when it was being built, typical story really, when it was being built they ran out of money and they couldn't finish the project, so they had to cut back somehow, so they decided not to put the spires on, and that's the reason it hasn't got any spires. But still a very impressive building. Apologies for the road noise. Now what I'll do, I'll try and get a quick peek inside if I can. So I've just gone into the side door now. We'll have a quick peek inside the cathedral. What a fantastic building. I won't go into the cathedral itself, but we'll take a quick peek through the window. There we go. Isn't that spectacular? So I've just come out of the cathedral now folks, and I thought I'd give you a view now. It's starting to get dark. Now I've not done a night video before, so this is a first for me. Let's hope the quality's good. But I'll just do a pan round to the other side of the river there. And you've got lots of bars and hotels just over there. Now what I'm going to do, directly in front of us, there's the Glenmore Hotel and Apartments. And they have just built a new micro whisky distillery. So what I want to do is cross back over the bridge and go and take a look at the micro distillery. We won't be able to go inside, but we'll go and see how impressive that is. Give you an idea of where we are, just in the the left of the shot there, you'll see the cathedral. So you can see we're on the opposite side now, on Ness Bank, walking up towards the city centre. And in the middle of the shot there, you'll just get coming into view the bridge, the main bridge over Inverness that takes you down to the A82, and that's lit up in a nice red colour tonight. Now along Ness Bank you've got lots of hotels, apartments, restaurants and bars, and you'll see them coming into view now. So just on the right there folks, we've got the Glenmoriston. That's a bar and a hotel as well. I think the restaurant is called Contrast. That's a very nice one. I can recommend that. And then you've got the waterside just coming into view on the right, next to the Glenmoriston. Again, restaurant, bar, the waterside. Now I can't say about that one because I've not been in there. We're just following the river There it is on the left, and again you can see the cathedral there, just lit up now. So there we go folks, that's the Glenmore Hotel, and to the right of that you've got the distillery, and I think there's a wedding just coming out of there. So that's the Glenmore Hotel and Apartments. Now we'll make our way towards the city, and you can see the bridge now, it's getting closer, and it's all lit up in that red colour. Now they do change the colours, but tonight it's red. So we've got Nessbank Church here now, just coming into view, and next to it we've got these three statues, and we'll just take a walk over to that. There we go. Now these are Faith, Hope and Charity. Faith, Hope and Charity. Now these used to be on the old building where McDonald's is, in Inverness High Street there. Now they were on the original building, but when it got knocked down they saved these, they built the new McDonald's building, and eventually these came back to Inverness, and now they're here right next to Nessbank Church, which you can see just there, and it tells you a little bit about them. I'll try to zoom in on that for you. There you go, you can have a read of that. That tells you all about Faith, Hope and Charity. So just walking up towards the castle, looking back towards Nessbank Church there, we've just come from there, and you get some lovely views, and there we go, you've got the cathedral again in the distance there. So we'll continue up here. You can see where the boarding is for the castle, where they're doing all the construction work now to turn it into a lovely tourist attraction. Won't be ready this year. And that's what hopefully it will turn into. So we're just walking down Castle Street now, and if we look up to the left there we can just see part of the castle peeking through. There it is, that's all that's visible now. Just to remind us that the castle is there behind all that scaffolding. So here we are on Castle Street. Again, you've got a few things down here. You've got Sobar on the right there, which doesn't look open. Oh yes, it is open. I think that's a snooker place as well. So just as we make our way down Castle Street, we are coming towards the High Street here in Inverness, and on the left we've got the old townhouse there. Now you'll see that in one of my other videos when I did a walk with me through Inverness. Now I'm just wondering if it's all lit up tonight. We'll go and take a quick look at that. You've got the Caledonian straight ahead of us, which is a very popular bar on a Saturday night. Things are just starting to open up now for Saturday evening entertainment. McDonald's, well that's always busy. Always busy there. Now, this is Inverness High Street, so let's just go and have a look to see if it's lit up. I'm hoping it is. So we're looking down now towards the river. That's where we came from. And here we are in Inverness High Street on a Saturday night. And there's the townhouse. Isn't that fantastic? It really is. All lit up here on a Saturday night. So we'll just have a quick walk up the High Street, see what's going on. I won't do too much of the High Street because we did that in the previous video, but we'll go down some of the back alleyways and head towards the bar area. There's all little alleyways leading off the High Street here. So I think we'll turn left down this one. Lombard Street Arcade, this one. So this will bring us out on Union Street. You can see Union Street just up ahead. There's a pool and snooker place. And you've got all the lights lit up here, that's nice. There we go, and if we turn left we've got another alleyway down there. This is Baron Taylor Street, I think this one is. Turn right, that leads you to Falcon Square. You can just see Burger King right in the very distance there on Falcon Square. So let's go and see what's going on in Union Street, folks. Let's see what's happening. Another lively street on a Saturday night. Still a bit early yet, but you can feel it starting to build up now. Get your nails done there, USA nails. Got everything in Inverness. McCallum's bar over there, you can see that right in the middle of the shop there. We're still a little bit quiet yet. Gunsmith's bar there. And this is Union Street. Now I think what we'll do, we'll turn right here and we'll go up towards Academy Street. Now Academy Street used to be the old High Street. Oh, I can hear some karaoke or certainly some live music going on just there in Gunsmith's bar. That's getting a bit rowdy now in there. Having a good time in there. So here we are, folks, on Academy Street. This is another lively one. This used to be the old High Street. Now just ahead of us, this grand building that you can see here is the Royal Highland Hotel, and right next to it there, in the middle of it, you've got the Inverness railway station. Now just to the right you've got the filling station. That's another popular bar. That's open all day, that one. So we'll just take a quick look down Academy Street, the old High Street. There we go, all the way down there. Now as we walk back up this way towards the end of Academy Street, on the left you will see Falcon Square, and that leads into one of the main entrances of the Eastgate shopping centre there. You can see that just coming into view now on the left. There we go, that's Falcon Square. Now again, I covered that in another video, the walk through Inverness, and you can see on there there's a Subway, a Burger King, and you can also get round to the left there, another entrance to the railway station, just if you turn left at Subway there. So we're now on Ingle Street, and we can see all the party goers coming out now. They're getting ready to rock and roll, aren't they? So we're walking up Ingle Street, back up towards the High Street. So we've done a big loop. So we're back on the High Street, folks. So what I'm going to do now is go down another little alleyway here in Inverness, and this is Meal Market Close. Let's go and have a look down here. What have we got? Look how narrow this is. Now these are all the little alleyways I keep telling you about. This is fantastic, isn't it, this? Look how narrow this is. Hi there. And these all lead back into the main area. Heading down towards we are on Baron Taylor Street now, so we'll make our way down towards Church Street, and we'll go and have a look what's going on in Church Street, which is another lively street on a Saturday night. And then to the right there we've got Drummond Street. There we go, and that's leading back onto Union Street. Max's too. Fish and chips, burgers, kebabs. If you're hungry. Another takeaway on the right there, Zoom. So we're down now towards the end near Church Street, and this is Lauder's Bar. And this is loud. This is loud. And it looks like there's a 30th birthday going on as well. So we're just coming onto Church Street now. Now this, you can hear, it's getting livelier. And then you've got Jimmy Badgers on the left. And that's getting quite loud in there now. Jimmy Badgers. The popular one. So you can look all the way down Church Street there towards the end. So just as we continue down Church Street, there we go, bar there, auctioneers. And this gets really busy. The Highlander Bar just starting to get busy in there, just over on the right hand side. Traditional Scottish music they're playing there. There we go, that's the Highlander Bar there. Looks very bright and colourful in there, and you can hear the Scottish music being played now. That's really bright. And for those of you who watch my walk with me through Inverness, will probably recognise some of these buildings, because we did come down Church Street, but this is a different perspective of it. This is now at night in Inverness on a Saturday night. There we go, and that's the Queen's Gate there, with some more bars and pubs up there. And then we'll just look to the left, down Fraser Street. If we can see down there, there we go. And you can see the Inverness coming back into view. So we'll take another walk down here and head down towards the river. So I'm just on the other side of the river now. We've just turned left from Fraser Street. So we're making our way back up towards the city centre again along the river. And you're getting a great view now of the bridge, look. And the river's quite high. We've had a lot of rainfall the last day or two and the river's quite high now. So we'll just continue to walk up here because there's another bar on the left that's coming up shortly called Johnny Fox's, and next to it is the Den, the nightclub. Now this is the place where most people go when they visit Inverness, especially the younger folk, dancing on the tables and all that sort of thing. Johnny Fox's. It's looking fairly quiet at the moment. It doesn't really come to life until a bit later on in the evening, as you can well imagine. Well, that's right here on the banks of the Inverness. And you can probably just see it coming into view now, Johnny Fox's. And then just right on the end of this section is Zizzi's, the Italian restaurant. Now, just where you can see those steps inside there, the stairway inside there, that used to be Jimmy Chung's. That used to be a Chinese restaurant, a buffet style restaurant, but that's closed down. I believe they are opening up as something else now, but I'm not sure what it is yet. We don't really know. But there's Johnny Fox's, and that will be banging later, believe me. Very quiet at the moment. And another view there of the bridge on the opposite side of the river. Well, there we go, folks. That was a new one for me, Inverness by night. First time I've done a nighttime video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. It won't cost you anything to do that. You can check out more videos of mine on my YouTube channel, Brummie in the Highlands, and I've got a Facebook page as well, Brummie in the Highlands. So, until the next time, I'll see you again soon.